Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And my name's Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by.
I'm sure you've remembered that.
You think so?
Probably, unless first-time people are stopping by, which we hope, right?
Yeah, I know.
Be nice.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Can you still see your screen?
Full body show. I don't think I want my full body showing there. I like it like that. There we go.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my stomach to show.
Well, I was trying to. Never mind.
Just kidding.
Let's see. And what did you do today, Kim?
Well, I worked. What did you do?
I worked. That's what we did.
We worked until about 15 minutes ago. We just got back from Candidates Night.
Yeah.
In McCollum Hill Town Hall, where we had Steve Walensky and John Morse.
We did.
I always get confused with the districts. I'm sorry. That was
District 2.
District 2, okay.
District 2.
Yes, okay.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor tonight, Golden State Cellular.
Yes, thank you very much.
And there is in a two-horse race. I mean, this one is not going in November.
No.
So there's no...
Because there's just two of them.
There's just two of them. So this will all be over...
a few weeks. What, June 3rd?
Yeah.
Right?
This will all be over soon.
Mm-hmm. They both did very well.
They did.
It wasn't as lively as the other night, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not. And I think there was a lot of people
that... tame.
Because of the nature, and if you haven't been following this, in the last few weeks, the Calaveras County Association of Realtors gave a $7,000 donation to John Morse. Mm-hmm. And they're, obviously to hopefully help get him elected, but also send a message to the incumbent Supervisor Walensky. Mm-hmm. So I think there was a lot of people that expected more fireworks from this, and there really was a very genial.
That was actually one of the questions that was asked of John Morse as to how he felt about the $7,000 donation.
Yeah,
and he answered it. He just.
It was very nice. Yeah, and let's play that little clip
he
here.
Said it was nice. I could use the money, and it was nice to be able to go out and order flyers, not having to worry about how I was going to pay for them.
Well, let's hear it from him. Let's see here. Whoops.
However, in District 2, existing roads upon a donation.
Oh, yeah, it was a very dark environment.
The room. He means it's black dark.
Yes.
To take care of the water and not pollute the water.
Oh, that's a different question.
Yeah, this lid leads in. It comes in up here in about. We'll just.
Yeah, the room was the lighting. He didn't mean there was a very dark room. It was the lighting was poor.
Yeah, there was a very, very poor lighting.
Very dim lighting.
This has been the newsletter. What do you think about the $7,000 donation?
Okay, Buzz Eggleston.
Well, it makes it a lot easier for me to proceed with the campaign. I don't have to worry about, how to pay for a flyer or pay for signs. Signs are not cheap. And I think if you check the totals, he's got more money than I do anyway, so I feel good about it. Thank you. Oh, the other thing is, if you can buy an election for $7,000, I think there'd be a lot more people doing it.
Okay, we'll go back. The question is, what do you think of the $7,000?
Well, it makes it a lot easier for me to proceed with the campaign. I don't have to worry about, how to pay for a flyer or pay for signs. Signs are not cheap. And I think if you check the totals, he's got more money than I do anyway, so I feel good about it. Thank you.
His answers are funny. It's funny. He's just straight to the
point.
Very
low key.
Very low key.
Oh, the other thing is, if you could buy an election for $7,000, I think there'd be a lot more people doing it.
People laughing.
Well, I have mixed feelings about this. I think it's the right of people to weigh in on elections. I personally regret the kind of influence that money is having on our national politics. I think it's affected our state situation. I think you have to be virtually a millionaire to run for state assembly anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think that we are in an escalating situation here in this county where people...
Nowhere.
You don't keep your drink on the table like I do.
in fact,
better.
what I think is important and
my iced tea.
it's helpful to take a look at how campaigns are funded and who's funding what and what interests I feel comfortable with my candidates. How I really feel about the $7,000 is that it was the biggest fundraising extravaganza that I've ever experienced for me. After that was announced in the paper, we actually received, it's been a total of about 325 contributions with the kinds of letters with them that says, well, it's not 7,000, but here's...
It was about a total of 10, wasn't it? I heard. Total.
I think that for me, we're going to need to people...
So they were small donations that equaled the 10.
Where our money comes from and who's involved in our campaigns. And I think that is often very informative on national elections, where people might, how people might act in whose constituencies or what constituencies might be special in their interests. And I think that that's just as good as Woodward and Bernstein once said, follow the money. You get a pretty good idea of what's going on. I hope someday we will find some way to have campaign limits here in this county, and that we would limit.
There are no campaign limits in Calaveras County right now.
Wealthy should not be
I think there are.
have a greater say than any other person.
There might be one more question. We'll see what that is. And then
And there was no pig farming questions asked.
There
this
wasn't a
evening.
pig
No.
farming question.
Put this question first to Mr. Walensky. Why are you running for supervisor?
Because my wife let me do a second term if the people were willing, actually. I have found this to be a job that is so challenging and so, I don't know, inspirational. I draw a lot of that inspiration from the communities that I serve. I have found that we have much to do here. My experience sitting in my weekly office hours is that lots of people come in and tell me about all the things that I should be doing. And I see a list about a mile long and would like to get on with it. This has been a humbling 4 years. My name is kind of like the Mongol invasion of China.
I could read more here.
No, it's fine.
Flags
I was going to start a video.
wound up speaking
No, it's not exactly Mary County.
It's a government is slower than I had hoped. Sometimes less inspired and less innovative or cutting edge than I had hoped. I'm working with 4 other people who come from very
After
different
services
constituencies,
restored,
different
it's
types of
like not
communities,
12 hours later.
backgrounds and interests.
You still cannot drink or cook until further notice. So that you know when you can do that.
Yeah.
Practicing
No,
that,
I'm not going to take.
taking my
And what if you're in a restaurant?
mediation,
You can.
negotiations, conflict
Right during
resolution.
fair time.
I've found that we've been able to get more done than I would have guessed in some ways.
Okay, well,
All
we
right,
have
we're
full
done.
video this evening. So if you'd like to take a look at that, you can watch the full. Well, we got there a few minutes late because we were filming something before this that we ran to from Angels Camp to McCollum.
Yeah, we were doing our normal run.
Over scheduling, but we do have most of the evening of the debate between Steve Walensky and John Morse. If you'd like to take a look at that on our website.
Yep.
And also, we've got another notice today from Mary Kelly in regards to the City of Angels Camp water update. The City of Angels Camp will be shutting off water to the city on May 12th, beginning at 9 p.m. for approximately 9 hours. A recent inspection revealed that the main water line into the city is in immediate danger of failing. The city will be shutting down the old main line and connecting to the new line water distribution center. After service is restored, which they're saying will take approximately 9 to 12 hours,
Yes.
normal water usage may be resumed except drinking and cooking. Use bottled water or boiled water for consumption until further notice. So basically, I wouldn't drink or cook until somebody tells me I can't, right? Even if your water is restored.
Well, you're not a big fan of cooking anyway, were you? I mean,
Big fan of drinking. Water. That's not very nice.
It was.
I work a lot.
It was
all right?
funny.
Yeah, it was funny. So
yeah.
use bottled water until further notice. When the connection is complete, water samples will be taken for bacteriological water quality monitoring to determine the water is safe. The city expects to receive the sampling results within 36 hours of testing. Residents and businesses will be informed immediately when the tests show that the water is safe. So they're saying it could take, that's how many days?
I bet it'll be sooner because you figure.
I hope so.
Even on the 13th.
We're going to have to
think
go out
about
to
it.
dinner.
Starbucks, where are you going to go?
There's nowhere to
you got to go to Murphy's.
We'll have to go to Murphy's.
Yeah, because
Sorry, Angels
Starbucks
Camp.
is even going to be closed.
Yes, they are. Because they can't use water. And because you can't bring enough bottled water in to do all that. The dishes, everything. And you can't.
Your people just have to go to Arnold, Murphy's, go eat.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not that it's like a busy week in the area.
It's fair week. That's
fair
all.
week. That's it.
It must have been a pretty serious problem for him to choose this week to do it because we just got the notice. So, right?
Think so?
I think so. Let me see. Bret Harte High School held their 3rd annual academic awards night this evening that Hannah Heath attended. And we have the list of the awards who they were presented to on the website. If you'd like to take a look at that, she has a nice photo slideshow of the students receiving their academic awards for their achievements. Right? Looks like Gail Bunge's son is one of them.
Yeah.
A lot of awards.
Sure. You want to read some of the names?
There's a whole bunch. Let me see. The Record Pinnacle Awards: Brett Bunge, Megan Finch, Sandra McClenahan, Kalina Souza, Madeline Kronk, Kyle Huey, Cindy Medina, Robert Del Pardo, Megan Lindsay, Nicole Molina. The CSF Awards, which I don't know what that means.
California Scholarship Federation.
Okay. Desiree Bennett, Megan Finch, Sandra McLennan, Brett Bunge, Maggie Frederick, Cindy Medina, Clint Eastman, Megan Lindsay, Nicole Molina. Top 10 ninth graders: Eric Ashley, Sarah Kramer, Gabriel Sagewalker, Adam Sommer, Brooke Beasley, Eric Lauterbach, Stephen Smale, Camille Young, Isabel Houghton, Kelsey Millar, Tanner Smith. Top 10 10th graders. You want me to keep going?
Oh, might as well.
Derek Averitt, Kaylin Finley, Lyndon Kripon, Wesley Sagewalker, Jessica Brodsky, Joshua Hecox, Cody Mills. Is that Colleen's son? Maybe. Jessica Scales, Amy French, Stephanie Jones, Gerardo Montoya, Taran Sirius. And forgive me if I'm mispronouncing these names. Top 10 11th graders: Jacob Bauer, Bridget Deaton, Holly Johnston, Sarah Mikasel, David Bibby, Eileen Hollett, Ivan Krpan. I can't pronounce that name. Krpan. It's an interesting one. Sarah Perry, Bruce Bloom, Ariel Houghton, Christopher Piles, Sarah Spellenberg. Top 10 12th graders. We're almost done. Brett Bunge, Megan Finch. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay.
Well, I think they had the overall.
Okay, that's right. Sandra McClenhan, Kalina Souza, Madeline Kronk, Kyle Huey, Cindy Medina, Robert Del Porto, Megan Lindsay, and Nicole Molina. And congratulations.
Nice work, people.
Yes, nice work. That was held this evening at Bret Harte. We also had the City of Angels Camp Planning Commission meeting.
Because we were doing some of that election stuff. And
yeah, we're done. We're done with the election stuff,
are we done with,
I think we are. Aren't we?
You don't want to go to more candidates nights?
I'm done with going to candidates night.
I have to admit, they can start getting a tad similar.
Yeah, but actually, though, I think the last week has really helped, though, because you have found out you really have seen the different platforms in each candidate. So you can make, I think, based on these.
They've been very illustrative, so I think the residents of each district can now make choices, more informed choices on where they want to be.
Mm-hmm. And you want to talk about the state frog jump that they held?
Why
we have a small
not?
Video clip
on. Lawmakers, and this is from State Senator Dave Cox's office, and this is a press release from there.
Mm-hmm.
So, lawmakers, aides to constitutional officers, and Capitol reporters took a break from their busy day to participate in the annual Capitol Frog Jump. Hosted by the region's State Senator Dave Cox, the competition drew an enthusiastic crowd from the annual Calaveras County Frog Jump and Jubilee. So, they had, if we hit it, we better just leave it at that because we'll start the video.
We do have a short video clip that they sent out along with their press release. That's about 1 minute long. Some nice photos with the Calaveras County frog in costume.
Are we supposed to say who's in it?
I think we have before, haven't we?
I think we have. I don't know if we're supposed to out the frog.
Well, maybe we better not.
Okay, all right.
We better ask her and wait.
But whoever's in the frog is doing a great job.
You are doing a wonderful job, and we love you.
Doing a wonderful job in the frog.
Yes,
Carol Schwartzlander. Oh, wait.
How about the jail funding? Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, the jail funding. All right. Okay. The Correctional Standards Authority voted this morning to approve $750 million in new jail funding. And this is out of originally, I think it was like a $4 or $5 billion deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bill that they're trying to adjust sizes on because of budget constraints and stuff. And the Calaveras County was hoping to get $26 million. They got 10. So that leaves us on paper right now $16 million down. There is still hope though, because there's a couple counties, and one of the components on this is you had to have a reentry facility technically located within your jurisdiction. Calaveras County is partnered with San Joaquin County and Amador to locate the technically Calaveras County's reentry facility in the old women's facility in Stockton.
Okay.
And I think that met the technical requirements of a local reentry facility.
Okay.
And also, reason why we're mentioning that piece is because a couple counties ahead of them on the list for funding don't have any reentry component. So there is a good chance that a couple of those counties, including Los Angeles County and stuff, may actually get bumped from the AB 900 receiving AB 900 funds. So
we'll get that instead, you think, or?
I don't think we'll know officially until September.
Okay.
And I'm sure we'll get a final press, a little bit of release on it from the Sheriff's Department. And there was some initial stuff from Sheriff Downham talked to some of the radio stations today, but we also saw other reports from
in Sacramento. Saw some reports.
Yes, and also the Sacramento B did a piece on it this morning. Sacramento B did a piece on it this morning, and so. Where does that leave Calaveras County? I think a little more up in the air than they would like to be right now. We've heard that there will be starting to be planning on a local level as of next week to contingencies. So let's say, what if we don't get the other $16 million? Then what do we do?
Okay.
How do we finance it?
Okay. All right.
So the short answer is we're down about $20 million right now.
Okay. All right. I guess we should go on to the weekend. I was going to talk about the City of Angels Camp Planning Commission meeting tonight, but I don't know if we have time for that. What the agenda
and it was also the Angels Camp, the Calaveras County Visitors Bureau. It was Mix and Mingle at Murphy's Hotel.
Yes, Discover Calaveras.
That's why I really wanted to go to that one tonight.
I know.
I did. It was
all the other stuff going on.
It was one of those things where we wanted to go to that one, but we felt candidates night was a bigger pull tonight.
Because we've been videoing. We didn't want to not video this one, and people think, well, why? And we were late, and everybody was like, where were you? Why were you late? Why was you here? My goodness, we were like 5 minutes late. Sorry.
We actually missed the
opening
statement, so people were like, now I think that because we've done enough of them, now we're supposed to be like part of the infrastructure.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, it's like,
where were you? You weren't here.
Come on.
What's up with you?
What's going on?
Right?
You guys are just,
We had just left another video shoot with somebody else. And ran from in Angels Camp and ran to McCollum Hill from there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So, this weekend, actually on the agenda tonight, a couple of things they were discussing was they were having a public hearing for the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Angels Camp for a proposal to add a 3,600 square foot classroom in addition to the existing fellowship hall and an addition of 31 parking spaces.
And they
will be discussing assistant planning director recruitment.
Okay.
So they must be looking for an assistant planning director. Am I qualified for that? Are you?
I couldn't plan my way out of a paper bag.
I need a job that pays. Columbia College, Calaveras Center Satellite Campus. They were going to be discussing that.
InfoBabe isn't paying too well.
No, not yet.
Okay.
the fiscal year of 2008-2009 proposed budget, and large format retail versus mixed use sustainable development, and more. So that was what was on the agenda this evening.
Uh-huh.
And let's go on to the weekend. I think we better hurry.
We better hurry.
Yes, we better.
We have 8 minutes.
Okay, Friday. We have Wings and Things continuing at the Calaveras County Arts Council.
For all those winged creatures, isn't
Tomorrow
it?
evening at 5:30, we have the Chamber Frog unveiling.
That should be a big one. So all of the frogs will get unveiled. There'll probably be the artists will be on hand.
Yes,
the donors will be on hand. It will be
That's being put on by the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep.
Tomorrow evening at 5:30 at Frogtown. If you're interested in going to that, there'll be a lot of people there, I'm sure.
Yep.
Let me see. What else is going on, John?
There is a melodrama to benefit the Copper Fire Department.
Yes.
There is.
You don't want to say what it is?
No, I don't want to.
I
didn't want to click on it.
Yeah, I will.
I already did. So.
Okay, so then I won't.
All right.
And then on Saturday is the Bear Valley.
Hang on. I got it over.
I'm sorry.
I didn't finish.
I'm sorry. I thought you. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
See? The Colonel Cantrell Copper Caper, or Copperopolis, or Caught Cold with a Hot Cold Coil. Written and directed by Linda Beck, will be playing at the Historic Armory on O'Burns Ferry Road in Copperopolis, May 9th and 10th. The comedy melodrama will benefit the Copperopolis Volunteer Fire Department. Tickets are Oops, we're not supposed to say pricing. But anyway.
Tickets are very reasonable.
Tickets are reasonable, so they're $7 something. That doesn't mean it's dollars. Could be.
Hey, hurry up!
Popcorn. Oh, okay.
Lots of stuff to talk about.
Casual fare, food, beer, wine, soda will be sold at the Copperopolis Community Center to benefit the restoration and preservation of the historic old church and armory buildings.
Okay.
All right.
And we also have the Bear Valley Weekend Ski Camp this weekend, which starts Saturday morning at 7 a.m. They will have 3 camps: race camp, free riding, and snowboarding. Starts at 7 a.m. on Saturday and goes from 7 to noon on the snow. And I believe they have lunch, and then they're doing some dry land training after that until about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And that goes both days.
And before that even gets started, they're going to be running and biking and hiking in Angels Camp.
Well, they both start at 7.
So. Oh, they both start at 7.
Yes, so I was going to go to that next.
So Mark Ayton, Arnold resident Mark Ayton, and On Your Mark Events are timing and running the Angels Camp Triathlon. Now, how many?
Registration is at 7 a.m.
How many?
The event starts at 8:30.
How many years have they been doing this? Does it say?
I don't have that on here.
All right.
1,000-yard swim, 16-mile bike ride, and a 4-mile run. They will start at the entrance of the Glory Hole off of Highway 49 in Angels Camp, and I know they're having their barbecue and awards ceremony at Utica Park. Mm-hmm. At around between 12 and 1.
All right. So go out there and have fun.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. That doesn't sound like fun to me. But
it doesn't?
No, I'm sorry. It just doesn't to me. We also have the 2nd annual Railroad Flat Community Craft Fair at 9 a.m. at the Railroad Flat Community Center. That's at 9 a.m. Pause is having an open house at 10 a.m. Pause with the guys with the elephants are the Ark from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Ark 2000 Sanctuary at Pool Station Road in San Andreas. Tiger and Elephant open house, cookies and juice served. So, for more information, email info@pauseweb.org. That's at 10 a.m.
And not to be missed, and back up in District 2 is the 2nd annual Railroad Flat Community Craft Fair.
Oh, we already talked about that. I think it's all the same thing.
It is?
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's on there twice.
Oh.
I already said it. Did you not hear me say it? Were you not listening to me? Again?
We have that problem,
yes,
I guess.
The Evans Pass Sporting Goods is hosting a fly fishing seminar at White Pines Lake.
There we go. And down at the fairgrounds, they are having the Junior Gymkhana.
Yes. With the
Saddle Queens, probably other kids as well. But they will be gymkhanaing.
So the Evans Pass Sporting Goods fly fishing seminar will be 10 a.m. Let me see. The fly fishermen will be on hand to teach us relaxing sport to answer questions. So that is at White Pines Lake at 10 a.m. And then they're also saying, don't forget about the annual Father's Day Derby that they have every June at White Pines Lake
that's a
on
big
Father's
deal.
Day, June
That's a big deal.
15th. That is nice, something for dads and kids to go to.
And also, back in Angels Camp, the annual Junior Miss Calaveras pageant and Junior Frog Jump. The Junior Miss Calaveras pageant and Junior Frog Jump will be held concurrently on Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Altaville Maloney's Fire Department at Angels Camp. The Junior Miss Calaveras competition is open to 8th grade girls of Calaveras County.
Okay. This is Mother's Day weekend. We have a lot more to talk about. Oh my goodness,
I know.
We are blowing it here.
We're just going slow.
A mother of a twisted dinner.
Yes, and if
on Saturday evening at the Twisted Oak Wine Tasting Room.
And if you're familiar with Twisted Oak,
at 6:30 p.m.
It's a mother blank blank blank.
Yes,
a blank
of a
blank
twisted
blank
dinner. I probably belong at that one, right? May 10th from 6:30 to 10 p.m. at their Twisted Oak Wine Tasting Room. So this will be sounds like a fun event they are having Saturday evening. And then we have Mother's Day coming up on Sunday.
And it could never be said that they don't have a sense of humor.
Yes, they are very funny. They are
All
very
right.
funny.
And again, the melodrama will be Saturday night. And
we have lots of Mother's Day.
All right, let's do it.
Mother's Day. They're actually, Alchemy Market is celebrating Mother's Day all day with lunch specials, brunch specials, breakfast specials all day long. At Alchemy Market in Murphy's on Main Street. Mother's Day brunch at Bear Valley Lodge.
Okay.
Starting at 8 a.m. Mother's Day brunch at Ironstone. Seatings, there's 3 seatings. The first one is at 9:30. And they have a great menu. All of these places have great
Chef
menu.
James.
Yes, Chef James. And also Mother's Day brunch or candlelight dinner or both at the Murphy's Historic Hotel. So you can go to breakfast, go home for a while, take a nap or shop or whatever, go back for dinner later, right? Why not?
That's it, yeah.
At the Murphy's Hotel. So those, let me see. Anybody else? We miss anybody?
Oh, let's see. That looks like that's about it. And also should we take a quick gander at weather? Because we got about a minute.
All right,
go ahead.
Go ahead and do that.
Should I do our fly through it?
Go
weather?
ahead, yes.
All right. Okay.
We can just stop. It's going to be warm, I'm sure. I don't think the weather's going to change much, is it?
You think it's going to be warm?
I think it's going to be warm or medium. I don't think it's going to
Medium?
be. We don't have any storms coming or anything, do we? No. Clear and sunny, it looks like.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. Okay, here we go. We'll run down a quick rundown, and it will be quick. It was Arnold, 45, 65, 47, 71, 50, 70, and 46. And for our friends at the top of the hill, 32, 59, 34, 65, 38, 64. And we'll slip on down the hill. Angels Camp, Copper, Murphy's, you'll all be within a little bit of this. 44, 72, 47, 77, 49, and 75. And it looks like no precipitation in the forecast, so dry and toasty. So,
I did.
good night.
Okay.
We're done.
Have a great Mother's Day.
Good night. Bye.